And if you want to see how I made this light box slash tracing table, it is a light box, tracing, and drawing table. So stick by to see how I made it. Hi guys, Jason here, Jason's Creative Adventures, and today I'm going to build a drawing table slash light box. And I kind of designed this in my head, and then I went to Menards and looked to see what kind of boards were available and just kind of put it all together in my head real quick. Been thinking about this throughout the week of kind of what I wanted to do. And so instead of having two separate tables, I'm going to have where the left side or the right side, I think I pretty much committed to having the left side be the light box and the right side be a drawing table. Be at a slight angle and make it so that you have to stand at it to use it or sit at a stool. But I'm not planning on having too many stools in my office, and as I build these different things for my office, I'm pretty much building a studio, an art studio. And I've got a leatherworking station in there. I need a staining station, which is going to be what I'm going to make after this. But then I went to Menards and I got, let me pull you off the tripod here. So I got this piece of plexiglass. I got this hard board, whatever you call this. It's got a smooth top here. That'll be the desktop. I'll have to wipe it off. And then this is the bottom and top surfaces. And then I got one of these slightly thinner boards and then four of these wider boards. And a couple of them boards are going to form the box that the light will go in, and then the border of the box, and then they will also form the legs. That piece right there I figured would be either the part of the legs or be the place where we hold the paper from sliding down off the table. So it's kind of a work in progress. We'll see how this comes out as we go along. I also got this light to go inside the light table, and 3 cans of white spray paint. And I spent approximately 160 bucks roughly on all this stuff. So $160.43. So what's funny is, let's see, the 4 boards, the 1x6x8, 8s were $7.39 a piece, and it was almost $30. You see right there. And then that plastic plexiglass was $35 pretty much, and everything else was pretty cheap, one by one. So that light was how much was that light? Heavy duty Parker, it should be Patriot. Where's that? Thought that light was like, that might be the light. Yep, 20-inch Parker 460 PI. Yeah, that was $35 for that right there, that Parker. So there we go. So this table right here is what I use to spray paint on and do things like that. So we're gonna get going here, and I don't have to cut these two boards. I just have to cut a hole for this in this board for it to fit in, and then make a hole just slightly smaller so that there is a lip for that plexiglass to fit in without falling through. And this is gonna be, so I have a smooth surface for drawing on the right side. We'll just consider this is gonna be approximately right here. I was gonna see about, it's kind of too big for that, huh? But it'll go right here, and then there'll be a drawing spot right there. And hopefully they'll be approximately the same thickness, roughly. Pretty close. Close enough for me and my purposes. So, alright. Let's get going. And I'm going to cut it 2 boards the far length, and I'm going to cut 2 boards off the other side that will fit on the edges and make a box, a frame as you will, with the board sitting straight up and down. So let me show you what. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to grab one of the other boards. Basically, I'm going to make the front and the back, and then I'm going to come back that, and then I'm going to cut the pieces that go in between on the sides. Okay, and then I'm going to make the box and put those all in. Screw these boards together, and then we'll be ready to go. First board. That's basically what we're doing, making a box. I'm going to close it, but I'm going to make a hole, square hole for the plexiglass. So here's what I did. Put this up against here. I got these 2 boards up on the very edges, as good as possible. Like this. I got that. Approximately where that's going to be. And I made a mark. So, not the straightest in the world. A little crooked, but we're hoping the miter saw will compensate for that. Now, so I don't accidentally cut too much off, I'm not going to cut all the way up to the line. I'm going to just get a little bit away from it and then check to see how much more I need. You see where my line is right there? That's how crooked it was. Alright, let's go back over here. So, this should almost fit in there. No, it's not, because we didn't cut it all the way up to the line. So yeah, perfect. Just nip a little bit more off. Got to there. good. Now let's do the other side. We'll use this cutoff to keep the space here. Should do pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna go pretty close because I'm pretty with this laser line. This is pretty accurate. I've been using this saw quite a bit, so let's go see how it fits. And so now we have made the bottom part of the box. We still gotta screw it in together. Then I'm gonna pre-drill some holes, and I'm gonna use these type of screws. I'm gonna pre-drill some holes first. Alright, I pre-drilled these holes. I don't know if I got that recorded. I thought I was recording, but I pre-drilled these 3 holes. Now I'm using these type of screws. We got the start of a box. Take 3 of these beauties. Top and bottom first, and then do the metal. Make sure these are flush. Okay, and then I'll do the other side. I'm going to do the other side exactly the same. So I'm not going to film that just to save time on the video. So, same way. So, I just put a screw there, and followed the pattern all the way around. That one board was a little bit of warp, that's on this side, and that I did the best I could to pull it in. and it's not exactly flush, but it'll be okay. That is the bottom anyway. So now I'm gonna flip it over. That is the bottom. I'm about to figure out how high I want this to be and maybe put an angle on it so that it'll be slightly slanted when it's when it gets put up. So first we flip it up and we'll start working on this part. This is the main part. The legs is kind of the finished stuff. So let's flip this over. Here, trying to get that broken. Both these up because they're going to be going on together. Okay, I'm going to do the best job I can to try to make this as centered as possible. 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. Close enough. Okay. So you guys have been hearing the guys from the city. They redid our road and they've been working on, anyways, they're working on all that stuff. They redid our street, the whole entire street. And yeah, that's the noise you're hearing. That guy right there working on the part between the sidewalks and the street and driveways. So that's the beeping noise you guys are hearing in the background. I'm going to attempt to not ruin my jigsaw nor this piece of hardboard. So Alright. So we got these two pieces that fit inside each other. Well, one bigger than the other because of the lip that I'm trying to create. Alright, so we got this piece here. Get all the sawdust. Alright, I'm gonna make a lip here. Alright, cut that, make that go across there, but then I need to split this in half. Table of water. Alright, I'm just about ready to do this. Lock these wheels down. put this strip right here. Alright, moment of truth. Lowering the camera down. Go. Can't see. Okay. There you go. There's it without being painted yet. So I'm going to spray paint the whole thing white to start with. Well, I've got to make the first I got to make the hole for this light and put the light in here. So We gotta figure out where we're gonna put that light. Let's get the light out. Let's see how this bad boy has to get connected. Hi Elena, say hi to YouTube. I'm recording. It's not live, but we are recording. Alright, so looks like we got to put these bracket thingies on. More than one. Yep, both right here. So, whoops.
We got a new screw.
We're gonna try that one. It should work. I just need a different.
It doesn't say record. Oh, yes it does.
Yeah. What did I do with mine?
Look at the difference. Look. This is super small.
Yeah. It'll work as long as it'll hold that bracket in. Okay, Elena's been spray painting, doing different things here.
Dad, can I write in this? Like, can I write with this? And this?
No, that is stay white.
Can I do like this here?
Yeah. So, let's see what Elena has done here. Say that again.
So I did an I, so I did a Y, and then I did a Z.
Okay, what's that supposed to be for?
An I.
Okay. Okay, you gotta move, you can't go up so close like that, and you can't stay in one place that long. That's why it's pooling and running like that. You can get closer, but Just move it around. You gotta move around a lot more. Even Daddy pools a little bit. Look, some of his white. He's got some pooling here and over there that he did. So, and even Daddy's not perfect, so.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Thank you. Thanks for helping me. Is that part of your birthday present to me?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna put the camera back on to charge. All right, that's on. I installed the light. It needs a little bit of work. They haven't taken the protective coating out yet because they're still paint drying. But that's basically what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like once I get in my office. Got a hole out the back, and we had to make a little hole. So there you go. All right, we're getting ready to move this table in here.
Tell them what I'm eating.
Miss Diamond's gonna help me move it. So
Tell them what I'm eating.
you're eating candy. All right,
Tell them I'm
so we got to go through here,
Tell them I'm eating my watermelon.
over here, and it's going in here. There's Miss Gabby. Say hi, Gabby.
Hi.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it right there where that stuff is. The microwave over to the desk is gonna have to move, and then I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with that stuff. So I'm gonna bring the table in first, which is kind of counterintuitive. Elena, can you move this whole pile of stuff over there
Where?
on top of that pile? Move
Help
that
me.
pile on top of that pile,
Help me.
please.
Daddy, please watch.
Alright, I got it in place, but my office is a wreck again, so I've got to go through.
Bob.
We gotta go through and put stuff away. Alright, so I got it in place now. And I've got to fix that light. The one side popped down. I got to snap that in place. But yeah, I've got it in place. Now I got to clean my office again. I had it all clean. Now I got to find new places for stuff. Like this stuff that was in that spot there. So now I got a light box / drawing table. Now I need a a staining and painting station to put in here. Eventually, unfortunately, the recliner and the bookshelves won't be room for them. And some of this other stuff, we'll have to find other places for them too.
We could put those in my room.
To trace. Say you got something really busy and you just want part of this, but you don't want all the other stuff in it. And you want to do something with that. Well, that's when this thing comes in handy. And if you're really light with the masking tape, you can reuse the pieces over and over for at least a little while. Just put them on lightly. Just barely press down and you can reuse this. Alright. Okay, say all I want is Spider-Man out of this. I don't want all the other guys in this. Say all I want is the Spider-Man. So that's what this is for. You can just trace Spider-Man right out of this. You just trace the lines that you want. You just keep the parts that you want. Now this could be your own artwork or somebody else's. But then you can just take what you want . If you see, I just drew, and I stopped in the middle because I'm just doing an example. I'm not trying to do it for real. And that's exactly what this table is for, is to do things like that. And then this part of the table is for finishing up the drawing. So without the light, then you just put all this stuff away, and then you can do whatever it is you're wanting to do with that drawing. See, so you can take those elements out. If I was going all the way, I could draw all that. And then you can take and make alterations, color things differently, try out new things yourself. And that's the magic of a light box with the drawing table. Allows you to do that. Now, all I gotta do is find a way to attach ways of keeping colored pencils and stuff on this. So I'll probably add like some sort of cubicles or something on here where there'll be colored pencils and stuff, and erasers and things like that. And then right here, I got the copier printer deal. This is one of those new EcoTank printers that uses the liquid. Thanks for coming by and watching my little video of me throwing together a Lightbox drawing table. I really kind of rushed this. I could have done a better job and probably designed it even better had I not have been trying to rush through it because of limited time and funds. So this was kind of like what I just threw together with more time and money. I could have probably designed something quite a bit better, but this turned out pretty good, and it meets my needs. It does exactly what I need it to do, so I could use this to do all kinds of things. So appreciate it. But thanks for coming by and watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and hit the like and leave any comments or questions below. I'd love to answer any of those. I like to do all kinds of creative things, and I'm trying to do more stuff. So over here, even though it's buried in stuff, this is my leather working station, which eventually there's going to be a staining station over here somewhere, which means a lot of this stuff's going to have to get moved and leave this room or whatever, because eventually I'm going to have a whole bunch of different stations for different creative tasks. But this is my leather working station where I do leather working, where I've got my marble slab here for pounding, and thanks to my little girls, it's now got all kinds of marker on it. But so my leather working station is, and now it's just buried. I got to clean it up. But when I get a staining and painting station, which would basically just be a wooden cubicle, they'll sit over here with all those stains and dyes there will be sitting on shelves around it. So check out my video on how I made those vambracers right there on either side of the picture of me and my wife. And let's see. And I make leather journals. I did a video on how I do that, and just check out my videos. I'm going to be trying to do more creative things where I make all kinds of different stuff and do all kinds of creative adventures. So look forward to more cool videos in the future, but they're kind of it's hard for me to do videos on this channel because my limited time at home. I'm a truck driver and I'm gone a lot, so it's hard for me to do videos. So I tend to do a lot of how-to trucking videos on my channel that's called Jason's Trucking Info. Check it out if you're into trucking stuff, especially if you're a new guy and you want to learn stuff. Even though lately I've been doing a lot more live feeds. So anyway, catch you guys next video. Bye.